Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and we are on the free-to-play challenge account. So, a little bit disappointing yesterday, right? Kind of a big flop on the shard front. We saved up a couple of ancients, just a couple, and went into the 2x to summon, and we got nada. I don't even think I got an epic. Or no, I did. I got no. Hope was from the sacred shard. So really bad results. But I kept my head up, been grinding all day. We got some energy back recently, but been working at it. I'm first placed in a tournament here. I don't know what tournament that is. It's not the Champion Chase tournament. I know that. My game is not a fan right now of the tournament screen, so we're just gonna ignore that. I don't know what tournament I'm first place in though. It's not Champion Chase. I think it's the Arena tournament right now because I've done Arena twice in the last. I did several Arena tokens today. So now what? Well, the big thing I was waiting on was what do we pull from this event? We didn't pull anything we wanted. Uh, no new changing champions. Therefore, we're going with the original plan. Hotatsu is going to be my next champion that gets leveled up. Now, I do have some missions that I need to do while I can. This Void Keep needs to get done. That's pretty easy to do. And then we'll be able to move into some other areas of the game and knock out a real big number of these. In fact, I'll probably get this Ancient before the end of the weekend event. So I'll be able to pop that Ancient, which will potentially get me a chance at another Epic, right? So right now, we have Hotatsu ready to rank up to 5-star. We're going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to use any brews because I know there is... How close am I on this event? Yeah. 3,500. Maybe I do use brews here. How many brews do I have on this account? I don't have that many. I don't know that I feel comfortable spending my brews now. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the brews right now. It may be a regret, but we're gonna rank up Hotatsu here. Now, I wanted to talk about a mistake that I had made, and I know that this seems kind of maybe a little different, but I really wanted to point out this mistake because it's not a big one. It's only some energy that was lost, but we ran in Minotaur. We ran my Rathalos until he got all of his masteries. And I used RSL Helper for this, so it stopped as soon as he got his, I think it's 950 of the red ones. So he was only 53 at the end of that. So I started running him in campaign to finish out the remaining levels. Now, why is this a mistake? It's a very small mistake. It's a common one. You'll see I stopped doing it after I was like, you know what? This is probably not the best use of my energy. Because what I could do instead is farm dungeons. And so I'm actually going to go back into Minotaur. I don't know, maybe not. I may just level up Hotatsu in campaign just to get him back into viability, get him back up to 40 so that my teams don't melt. But my teams aren't really counting on him. Like he is helping, but only for the first couple waves, and then he dies. So, or rounds, I should say, not rounds, turns. First couple turns, and then he dies already as a 4-star because his gear is just ass. So, what I really want to do is start farming some dungeons. And so, at a higher level, I did do some dungeons today for the challenges, and I've pushed my dungeons a little bit higher than what they were. I've gotten most of them up to 13. I didn't have to do spider. Fire Knight, I couldn't get past 11. That's gonna be a bit of a challenge with the champions that I have. I don't have really any turn meter control, I feel like. Um, I have a little bit in High Katoon, and I do have decreased speed, which would help. And very little bit in Kinagashi, but that's unreliable. At least this one is a little bit more reliable. The best one I have is Armiger, and I probably need to level him up. I really do. Because I'm just lacking in that right now. But it's also not a priority for me. Doing Fire Knight just isn't the priority at the moment for me. So I'm okay with that, but it is a challenge that I would need to overcome, and it has to be on... oh, it's just clearing the stage. So maybe I just come in and do it on manual and see if I can knock it out. Getting Hotatsu leveled up will help, actually. In fact, who do I have that can do... What about little version? Yeah. Okay. It's something I'll have to get figured out at some point. But right now, the plan for this account is to get better gear. So how could I have done better about my 54 or 55 Rathalos and getting good gear? Instead of putting him in campaign to try and get him leveled up that way and taking the spot of a potential food champion, I probably would have found good success just throwing him into Dragon at stage 13 and farming there. Heck, I could probably go a couple stages higher than that too. That would have gotten him experience, and I would have gotten gear to make all of my champions stronger. That's probably what I should have done. So, it's a small mistake, but it is one that I wanted to point out. Also, I had good success on a different affinity, and my first run, I just did a test run on Iron Twins, stage 1, and I beat it. So then I tried again, and I failed. Then I tried again, and I beat it. And then I tried again, and it failed. And it's like, okay, this doesn't have the success rate that I want to have for the high energy cost that it has. So while the resources are valuable, they're not that valuable. My energy is too important right now, so I backed out and said, okay, we're not going to do that. I guess I can pull the soul too. Let me check my wish list. Nothing's changed, I don't think. All of the rares are the same, so we'll go ahead and pull this soul. Useless. All right. That's pretty much everything. I do think that if I was to do this all over again, I would probably I would probably go like if they start a new one at the end of this, I'm probably going to go with my shards all in for the first fusion that would pop up during the time that they would do the challenge, and I would probably only pull shards when I needed somebody. So like I had this thought today, like the first three champions that you're gonna 6-star when you start a challenge like this. It's gonna be your starter champion, it's gonna be the epic that you pick, and then it's gonna be the legendary that you picked. So knowing that, you really don't need to pull that many ancients. You could hold on to those. Now, when I going into this, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pull them willy nilly and go for epics, right? I don't want legendaries, so I don't care about 2x or whatever. But I think if I was to save them and would have pulled them, now this is not a completely accurate representation, but I've pulled at least 42 ancients on this account so far. If I would have pulled those 42 during a summon rush, or in this particular case, a champion chase, then I could have potentially gotten the fragments that I would have needed to complete the fusion. So I would probably be more reserved with my shards and think of them as resources for a fusion rather than as the only way to get champions on the account. Now let me see what tournament I'm in first place on, since it decided to load now. Yeah. All right. This is good. If I can keep this up, winning this tournament would be very, very good for me. I'd love to get these fragments just to open up the chests from the new feature. But getting 6-star rarity Relentless gear would be very, very big for my account. So I'm probably going to do that. I'm probably going to go a little bit all in here and on Arena tomorrow and try to build that up as much as I can. Plus, if I can finish in gold, which I'm currently silver 4, I think. Yeah, if I can, I mean, I have to do a lot of refreshing, but if I can finish in gold, that's going to be a really, really big deal for my account. I'd be able to get some good resources out of it, out of the chest here, potentially, because we need good gear. That's something that's really, really hurting the account, needing good gear. And hitting gold in Arena in general is a huge boost to the account, just in terms of stats. So to be able to get tier bonuses of 14%, if I can get to gold and stay there, I mean, that's 2% across the board better results for my account. So would definitely like to be able to do that. All right. That's pretty much everything. Short video again, and I am sorry. I mean, Hotatsu getting leveled up is a big deal. We're going to... he's going to get some levels right now doing the Void Keep. And then I'll probably do the magic. Well, I have to wait to do the magic keep when it opens up, but I don't want to do Minotaur on him yet because I want to be able to level him in Minotaur when that time comes to get his masteries. The masteries would matter, but they're going to matter more when he's 60. So I'd rather get him 6-star and then go in and get his masteries. And do it that way. So I probably won't do Minotaur with him just yet. And I'll wait until he's 6-star. But that is the plan, so I just have to get back to grinding. I don't mind bringing him along and getting him back up to 40 at least, while I grind up the food for him to become a 5-star. That way, I don't lose my potential power in clan boss. So I'd like to get him back to 40 quickly. I'm just doing this as part of the mission that I'm on. And then once the mission is done, then I'll go into campaign and spend the remainder of tonight's energy in campaign, knock that out in order to get him, just use up all the energy to get him high as level as I can, so that I don't go into clan boss tomorrow and lose 1,000,000 damage or something. And I don't think I would have my damage go down anywhere near that amount with him being a level 2. I don't think his impact is that great at the moment, but he will be really strong as time goes on. So, and we got to get him booked. All right, I can't think of anything else. Because I do have quite a couple things that I want to talk about. So we did hit 800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. That's really, really big for me. We are less than 200 to go to hit 1,000. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet and you like my content, please do click that button. I'm very open to feedback as well. If there's anything you'd like to see me do more of or less of, feel free to let me know in those comments and we can talk about that and see what I can do to improve. And I guess that's pretty much everything that I got. I'm really happy to hit that goal. I have been mentioning a lot. February 26th, my birthday stream. I'm really excited for that. I just want to come hang out with everybody, all my community, really. That's all I'm looking to do. I don't know what I'm going to play. Probably play Raid, but because that's what you guys are here for. But there's a couple other games that I'm curious about that I kind of want to dip my toe in, maybe show off to you guys. Just kind of have some fun. So if you enjoy this content, if you click that subscribe button, you will see when that event will happen. I'll be doing account takeovers in the midday on the 26th. So if you want to come see those account takeovers and kind of get a feel for areas that you might be able to improve on your account as well, please come hang out. That's everything I got. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really do mean that. This is not easy. This is work. I mean, when I told myself this is what I wanted to do 10 years ago, I was never willing to put in the work, but you guys make it worth the effort. I get on tonight and I say, I kind of don't really want to record videos, but I know my community wants them and they want to see them, so I'm going to do it for them. And I get on, I make a video, and then I have so much fun doing it. It's like one of those things where you dread it, and then you do it, and you're like, oh, now I remember why I love this. So I would not be able to do this without you guys, and so I have to say thank you. I really do. I feel it means a lot to have your guys' support, whether it's in your comments, whether it's in your subs or your likes. Just general feedback. I mean, look, there was some drama, a month ago, weeks ago, right? And I tried to directly message that individual and apologize, but and this is, I don't want to bring it all up again, okay? But the bottom line is that even my negative critiques have helped my channel grow. That's the important part. And it helped me grow as a creator. It helped me grow as a person. And it helped this account grow, more importantly. So, I'm so I guess my point is that if you guys have something you want to see, let me know. If you want me to change something, do something different, let me know. I love the feedback. You guys are helping me on my other free-to-play account very well. You guys have helped me on this account very well by pointing out other things about kits and stuff that I didn't see or didn't realize. So huge thanks to you guys. I wish I had more time to be able to thank you guys for that kind of stuff. So without getting too sappy and emotional, we're going to end the video here. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in the next video.